everyone, my name is Steve Samuel from Design Visionaries, and today I've got a nice little post about deformable parts. Well, it turns out that in 2024 and above, there's a new interface and a new way of defining deformable parts. Deformable parts being the concept when you have a component that has different shapes in different locations of an assembly. So I'm starting with a model that has an expression in it, and that expression is angle. As you can see, A equals 10. And so if I change that, here we go, to, let's say, 45, say OK. Okay, got it. And the model changes. So the way I did this was I just had a sketch. I created a sketch, I put A in there, I extruded the sketch with a symmetric extrusion with an offset, and I put the holes in the screws and the lettering on. So it's a very simple model. Here's the user expressions. You change it this way. When I say A equals 90, it updates like that. Okay, so simple. So it's that A variable that I want to change when I bring it into an assembly. So what I do next is I go to Menu, and I go to Tools, and Parts and Features, and then Deform, and then Define Deformable Part. And it brings up this interface. Now this interface is very different than the last interface. The very first thing you've got to do is select your features. So you click on Select Features here. And if you go into I think it's best to go to the part navigator, and I'm going to grab everything, just like that. So those are the features that I want in my deformable feature. And then as you can see, there's a way of getting expressions in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this Template Studio Navigator. Here we go. Template Studio Navigator. And as you can see, here's all the expressions. And what I'm going to do is configure user interface. So what I want to do, what I really care about, is this A variable. So I'm going to find A, I'm going to right click, I'm going to add it, and there it goes. A is in my expressions, it's in my interface. And this is what it's going to look like. It has the part name bracket thing. It's got that A, and it equals 10 right now, and say OK. All right, good. So now I'm going to say Finish. It's as simple as that. And now I have defined a deformable part. OK, so the next thing I'll do is bring it into an assembly. So I'll say File New. I'll just make up an assembly name. Doesn't matter. Just to show you the principle. We change the background color. So let's see. Background, let's do a nice white background, a light background there. And I'm going to say Assemblies, Add Component. I'm going to add the deformable part. Here's bracket 2. I can place it in the assembly where I want it. Say OK. And then when I'm done, it says, what is the angle that you want? And I'm going to say 90, let's say, and say OK. So there we go. Just like that. So I have a copy of it that looks like that. And now I'm going to bring in another copy. Let me just pause for a second and replace the reference set to model. There you go. So that's one bracket. And the next bracket wants to come in, and it wants to have like a 2-degree bend instead of 90. So I'm going to say Add Component. We grab the bracket again. I'm going to place it in a different location. I'm just going to push it over here. And I'm going to say OK. It brings up the dialog. I'm going to put 2 there, and bends over like that. And it gets into place. There we go. So as you can see, I have 2 copies of the bracket. I'll unpack it so you can see. So there's the bracket. I call it the bracket thing too. And as you can see, there's one that's 90 degrees and one that's got a 2-degree bend. So that is the new way to do it. It's I would say it's a little cryptic, but very, very powerful. So there you have it. Again, my name's Steve Samuel from Design Visionaries. Please, if you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful, like and subscribe. Help us out. Help us continue the channel. At designvisionaries.com, there are lots of resources. There's books. There's all kinds of things that you can learn from. So please check out the website. And thank you very much.